All I really want is you, shawty. Yeah, yeah. All I really want is you, shawty.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing another slight unboxing, slight review, kind of overlook on the Streamlight TLR-7A, which is one of the first actual lights that I purchased for my gun. I do have a second one here, which is going to be the Olight PL Mini 2. But first, we'll just go ahead and go over the Streamlight one today. It is actually, was one of my favorite ones that I was initially looking at to go ahead and get and pick up for my Glock. Just because of this right here specifically is the switch. I'll kind of go over the pros and cons of it, what I do like and what I don't like, which what I don't like is very minimal. You know, it's all personal preference. But let's go ahead and get into it. So this is the packaging that it will initially go ahead and come in. It will be a blister pack, kind of like just your typical clear plastic here with some nice branding of the Streamlight TLR-7A, as well as the options that come with it here. So it does have two different options, which is one is the high switch and then the other one is the low switch. I do prefer actually the high switch, and that is one of the reasons why I did go with the TLR-7A compared to just the TLR-7, where the switch was actually on the side of the flashlight here. So it is able to go ahead and fit your full-size and compact handguns with rails. And the lumens is going to be 500 lumens. You have about a 1.5 hour run rate with the battery that it has. And you do have also the option for strobe. So it does use one CR123A lithium battery. And the body is going to be made from machined aluminum. You do have the ambidextrous option. So whether you're a shooter on your left hand, a shooter on your right hand, or even when you're doing kind of like your grips for holding your gun, you can actually access it with your thumb, which I've been actually able to go ahead and do here. There is a safe off feature. So basically within the front portion of the light, there is an option for you to actually go ahead and twist it, I believe halfway through, and you have these little notches in there, which allows you to initially see that you have the safe off feature to where you won't accidentally discharge your light, kind of giving away your position there. There is a key kit as well, so you can fit it on many different weapons. From my understanding, I'll go ahead and show what that key kit looks like, and you'll be able to see the different guns that it has there. I believe this one automatically comes with a Glock kit on there, so it was perfect for my pistol here. It is waterproof, it's very, very lightweight, and there's that limited lifetime warranty. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. You do have, again, your plastic packaging here, really, really nice. You have your light, you have your extra low switch, and then your battery. So with this paperwork, this is actually where it has the keys here, the different keys that you're able to go ahead and attach to other guns and other weapons. And this does go on the inside portion of the light. So all the different options, again, universal, and it does explain within the handbook which one it goes to. You have your Allen key to go ahead and change the back portion of there, and as well another little piece here. So we'll go ahead and set all of this stuff actually to the side here, so that way we can have space for the light, and we'll go ahead and get right into it. So with the light here, you have your TLR-7A, which is really, really nice. You have, again, the ambidextrous portions of there, which have a very nice feel and click to them. You have your marking here, TLR-7A, as well as your option here to go ahead and loosen it to attach to your rail. Very, very good because there's like a tension spring in there, which holds it initially tight on your weapon. And there you have your bulb in there, and then just some options again for you to initially go ahead and have that that safety for the light there. So as I said earlier, if you initially, I don't know if you can hear it, probably not, but if the red portion of it, what I've noticed is on the actual bottom, you're going to be in your safe zone. So when you push the buttons, the light won't go off. But if you do have it completely tightened, then your light is valid to go off. So we'll go ahead and have the battery installed here. Again, it is one CR1, what is it? I don't know if it's going to say. Oh yeah, CR123A 3-volt lithium battery. So we'll go ahead and have that installed there. Hopefully I installed it the right way. No, I didn't. So we'll go ahead and back out. Sorry about that. All right. So, like I stated, very, very good light, 500 lumens. As you can see, the little notches there, there's 2 of them. So fully locked is going to be on, and if you bring this notch here, and again the red portion of it is primarily on the bottom, it's a safety lock for the light there. So I think that's really cool because again, if you have it somewhat in your holster, or you're afraid that you may accidentally turn the light on, you know, you have that option there. And of course, like with every, I believe every light, if you click once, it's for a continuous beam, or if you hold and let go, it is just for a temporary beam. So click once on, and that's for each side. So we'll go ahead and install it here on my Glock to see how it looks. But before we do, always we want to do a safety check. There is no live ammunition here. The chamber is completely empty. We do always want to check that, of course, for safety reasons. Here is my Glock, and I did kind of already loosen it there a little bit, so we'll go ahead and put it directly on. It is super easy, again, with this spring there. So as you're putting it on, you're gonna go ahead and push that spring, and it goes right on there, and it literally clicks in. With this portion here, you can go ahead and hand tighten it to a certain extent, but I've noticed that a quarter actually works really, really good to initially go ahead and tighten the rest of it down there. I know it could seem very unconventional using a quarter. You're like, oh my gosh, like why is he using a quarter? But once it's initially tight, this thing is not going anywhere. It feels, again, really good in your hands. As I said, you have the ability and access to it from your grip here, from your right hand side, or even your left side. That was one thing that I found really, really cool, was that I can have my finger on the trigger portion here. Again, this gun is unloaded, so I can have my finger on the trigger here and in a ready position with my left hand initially on the flashlight. So I thought that was really cool. Very, very good in its way for me to initially go ahead and access that button. I was a little afraid, again, with just the TLR-7 model, that I wouldn't be able to reach the button that would kind of be right in this portion here. I do have somewhat fairly large hands, so I wouldn't have had any issue, but I just wanted to initially be, what that saying goes, better to be safe than sorry. So that's why I did go with this initial TLR-7A. I did also, one of the main reasons why I had gotten the TLR-7A was because I had gotten one of the a holster from Tier 1 Concealed, which is made for the TLR-7A flashlight. I'll go ahead and bring it on screen here real quick. So this is my Tier 1 Concealed holster here. It does have your extra option here to go ahead and put an extra mag, and it goes in very nicely. The retention on it is amazing. Let's go ahead and see if I can zoom out here just a little bit. Oh, okay, so it won't let me zoom out, which is okay. But this is not coming out, you know. It's in there, it's stuck. The retention is really good with this flashlight. I'm gonna leave that there. So this was one of my favorite flashlights again. Now I do have another flashlight for my Glock, which is the Olight PL Mini Valkyrie 2, which has 600 lumens. And this is where I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the cons that I don't like about this flashlight. And the only thing that I don't like about this flashlight is that it is battery operated. Now, I know that's not a huge thing to initially go, you know, be upset about or not like a product is just because it requires a battery. But I just think that, you know, for convenience wise, it's a lot easier for me to go ahead and use something like the Olight, where this portion here, it's actually magnetic. So you have the ability to initially go ahead and just have your little battery portion or your charging portion of it, and you can slide it over the Olight, and it literally just like magnetizes to this portion of it, and you're starting to charge. So you never have or lose the ability to initially, you gotta look for another battery. And I know I can purchase batteries in bulk, which I do plan on doing. I believe they have some on Amazon, like packs of 4, packs of 6, and I believe packs of 12 as well. And it is the Streamlight, actual Streamlight batteries that they have available for you to purchase there. So I'll go over this on a different video, but like I said, that is the TLR-7A. It's absolutely amazing. It looks great with the gun. It fits flush with the actual front portion of my pistol, the Glock 19. So the length is actually perfect. I know in my previous video I did have that front compensator there, but on this time I did take it off just to show that it fits exactly the same length as the Glock 19 does, and I think it looks really, really good. I will go ahead and link parts, or not link, but I will give an explanation and a breakdown of the parts that I have on my gun here within the end of the video, or I may do it in the description of the video. I'm not entirely sure, but again, a very, very nice flashlight, extremely bright, really, really cool, very, very convenient, useful. Again, that is tight on there. If I was to go ahead and have the safe lock on there, it's not going to turn on at all for anything. But once I initially go ahead and lock that into place, I'm able to go ahead and use it perfectly fine. So thank you all again so much for tuning in. I appreciate all your guys' support here with the views and subscriptions. But if you can please leave some comments and let me know what you think of my build. Let me know what you think if you have the TLR-7A yourself, or if you have a different flashlight that you prefer for your Glock 19, or any Glock in that fact. Actually, any gun, any handgun that you use a flashlight for. Go ahead and let me know in the comments below what you like and what you don't like about that, and I'll be more than happy to go ahead and answer some questions through there. So like always, I appreciate you guys so much again Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.
All I really want is you, shawty. Yeah. All I really want is you, shawty. I don't wanna hurt nobody. I don't really want nobody. Sunset beach on the west side. Ain't nobody to the left and my right. Cruising down 80, I'ma slide.